Do you have low back pain, and are you just looking for a gentle mobility flow to start feeling better right away? My name is Nikki. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and I have more than 20 years experience helping women with low back pain. This is a gentle flow just to get things moving a little bit better and feel better immediately. We're gonna start on our back with our arms out to the side. You're gonna start with just some gentle rocking back and forth of your knees. So your knees are bent up, feet flat on the ground. You're gonna rock side to side. Start out in a small range of motion. And then as this feels good, as your back starts to relax a little bit, you can eke out a little bit more range of motion each direction and just go gently back and forth. You can play with the angle of your arms. You're gonna get a little bit of a stretch in the front of your chest if you are tight through there. It helps with your posture being a little more upright. And then you're also getting the little muscles that help with rotation of your spine and stabilize your spine, your multifidi. Those little muscles are getting kicked in, activated as you are rocking side to side with your knees. So this is one that I'll have people go back to in between different exercises, which we are going to do today. And then you're gonna roll to your left side. On your left side, bring this right top knee up and firmly planted on the ground. This knee stays on the ground. You're gonna take your right arm, your top arm, bring it up, make an arc, and bring it all the way behind you as much as you can that feels good, and then come on back. You're gonna keep going back and forth with this big arc, eking out a little bit more range of motion if that feels available to you. Your knee being firmly planted on the ground and flexed up, bent up towards your chest is what's gonna help lock out your low back. So this movement is not going through your low back. It's getting your upper back or your thoracic spine extended and rotated, which is gonna take the pressure off your low back. So this is one of my favorites. You can keep opening and closing. You can get a little bit more range of motion each time. It should feel good right away to your low back. And if you need, you can put a pillow under your head or just use your arm to hold your head up or to rest your head. Back and forth. And then once you've gotten 7 to 10 or so, whatever feels good for you today, we're gonna switch to your right side. So we're on your right side now. Now you're gonna bring your left knee up and firmly planted on the ground. Keep it on the ground the whole time. And this left arm is gonna open like an arc all the way apart and close. And you're gonna slowly do this, open and close. Each time you should be able to get a little bit more if that feels good. Your goal is to keep your shoulder coming apart from your hip. You wanna pull your shoulder and your hip apart as you do this exercise, with keeping this top knee firmly planted on the ground. And open and close. And as you're doing these, just get a feel for how it feels one side versus the other. Are you able to go a lot more, through a lot more range of motion on one side than you are on the other side? Just take note of that and take note of over time that getting better. And once you've done about an equal amount or whatever feels good for your body today, we're gonna roll back onto our back. So now you're on your back. You can bring your arms out to the side again and gently rock those knees side to side. Go back to that, what we call hook line lumbar rotation. This should feel relaxing. This is one that a lot of people just go to just this exercise because it feels so good on your back. And then from here, you're gonna come to neutral. Feet are flat, knees are bent, and you're gonna press your pelvis into the ground and then bring it away from the ground. So you want your low back to press into the ground, hold it for a few seconds. You want your low back to come away from the ground. So you are rocking gently back and forth in a slow, controlled manner, and you are going through what feels good to you. So if you get pain when you're pressing your back into the ground, don't press as far. If you get pain when you're pulling your back away from the ground, don't pull it away as far. Go within that range of motion that feels available and not increasing your pain today. And over time of doing this, this will feel better. So you're gonna keep going back and forth, just a gentle, what we call pelvic clock. And you're just, if there was a clock on you, you're just going from the 12 o'clock to the 6 o'clock. You're getting your low back motion. You're getting a little bit of core strength as you're doing this. It should feel good overall, just going back and forth. And then we're going to take a rest break in that neutral, so your back's not going towards the ground, it's not coming away from the ground. And you're going to take your right ankle and cross it over your left knee. And we're going to go do those gentle side to side rocks with your right ankle crossed over your left knee. Same thing applies. Start with a small range of motion, and as it feels good, you can eke out a little bit more range of motion back and forth. It should be a controlled movement back and forth. So no falling one way or the other way. We're just gonna gently rock side to side with that right ankle crossed on your left knee. And now we're gonna switch sides. So now bring your left ankle, cross it over your right knee, and gently rock side to side. Start out with a smaller range of motion as it feels good and available to you and not having any pain. You can rock side to side a little bit further. You want to make sure this motion is controlled. Side to side, you're not racing through or letting your legs flop back and forth. Just a gentle rocking back and forth. And then we're gonna go back to our feet flat, our knees bent up, and back to that original rocking side to side. Just that gentle rocking that I like to put in between different exercises just to kind of mellow everything out. And then come back to neutral. Make sure your knees are bent up. This one, you're gonna dig your heels into the ground. You can even lift your toes from the floor. And you're gonna lift your hips up and down. And we're just gonna do a few bridges up and down. Sometimes if people have pain, the bridge hurts a little bit. So just go up as far as you can without increasing any pain. And a lot of times after you get a few repetitions in, you'll be able to go a little bit further with no increase in pain. This activates your butt muscles, elongates the front of your hips if you're tight through there. Again, you can keep your arms out to the side. You can play with that angle. And we're just bridging up and down. Slow and controlled. And let's go ahead and rest and just rock your knees side to side. And back to the original one. It should feel good. Now, the last one we're gonna do is diaphragmatic breathing. You're gonna take one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach. Take a big breath in. The hand on your stomach should be moving first and most. So as you take a breath in, the hand on your stomach comes up. As you exhale, it comes down and you sink into the mat. So take a deep breath in. Hand on your stomach moving up. As you exhale, let your body
sink into the mat. And one more time, deep breath in. And exhale out. And that's your quick flow to have low back pain relief fast. You can save this and do it as often as you want to throughout the day to feel better.